Good day everyone, it's great to be back with you again. It's been some time since my last video, so I'm excited to share with you another saying. And also I'm in a different season, a different hemisphere, a different culture. So I'm going to share with you a Chinese saying today, which has similarities to what we would say in English, which is two heads are better than one. And by that we usually mean that two people thinking or putting their minds together to solve a problem is much, much more effective than one person. Now, in the saying I've chosen for you today, which is a 10-character saying of 2 parts of 5 characters, it's more like 3 heads are better than one. And I'd like to think that that's a reflection on the Chinese trait of being cautious, being confident that 3 people are a lot better than one, but maybe 2 people aren't. So I'll read it to you first, and you'll see the characters come up on the screen next to me at some stage. And this is how it goes. 3个臭皮匠顶个诸葛亮. And now, to hear it read a bit better than me, listen to this version with the same thing.
3个臭皮匠顶一个诸葛亮.
All right, let me explain that to you. The first 5 characters, 3个臭皮匠, mean 3 leather workers or cobblers. Well, we don't use cobblers much today, and we don't see leather workers every day. So it really means 3 ordinary people like you and me, 3 ordinary blokes or gals. The second half of 5 Chinese characters, 顶个诸葛亮. 顶个, character 5 and 6, that just means equivalent to or adds up to. And then the last 3 characters, 诸葛亮, this is where it gets interesting. You should be able to see the spelling of that with the saying, but if you didn't catch it, it's ZHUGELIANG, 诸葛亮. Now, many Chinese people will recognize that name, or there are a lot of people with that name in times past, but there was one very famous one, 诸葛亮. He lived from AD 181 to 234 during the 3 Kingdoms period in China. And he's accredited with a lot of titles, but most notable, he was Prime Minister of the Shu, that's SHU, the Shu Han people. So he was a politician. He was also a military strategist, an inventor, and a literary figure. I think in this context of our saying, he's seen as a very clever person. So probably the military strategist. So what this saying means really is that 3 people putting their heads together, their minds and their brains together, is equivalent to or adds up to an extremely clever person. One might say a genius, 诸葛亮, arguably a genius anyway, amongst those who know about Chinese history. So in everyday life, if you're living with someone, there's 2 of you or 3 of you, I know my husband and I, we use this a lot because when we get together to do things, to solve a problem or to work something out, suddenly we do it a lot quicker, the 2 of us, than one person. And we think, and then my husband will say this saying back to me to remind us, yes, indeed, 2 or 3 heads are a lot better than one. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. Bye.